Hello people, it's that time. It's that time again. And welcome everyone to my live stream. My name's Danny C. Let's get down to business, shall we? I hope everyone's doing good and I hope everyone's well. So let's get straight to it then. On to multiplayer we'll go. So for this Tuesday evening open lobby services, I'm going to be throwing down a GR2 open lobby in any moment. So we're going to be starting off the procedures at Deep Forest. So a bit of practice. Please consider to do a qualifying lap if you wish. And then of course we get on with some 5-lap sprint races. So I hope everyone's doing good. So we've got Orby, who's the first one in the chat. Good evening to you, buddy. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well. And so BOP's on. You can change the brake balance to how you like it. Race finish delay, cut that down to 90 seconds, something like that. A short track light. So other than that, everything else is spot on. So we shall, with no tyre wear, no fuel consumption rating involved, get on with some sprint racing. So the lobby's open. See how quickly this lobby fills up. As it's last time I done a GR2 lobby was probably 3-4 weeks ago, something like that. So if there's any issues from somebody trying to join the lobby, let me know. Then I'll do what I can, to fix it. So it's going to take some time. Well, depends on each track doing it. So I'm going to head out to the track. Racing softs outfit, obviously. So that's another thing too, racing soft tyres as well. I'm going to go with the Honda and then head out to the track. So I'll be on till approximately 20 past 8 UK time, so as it's 17 minutes past 6. So we'll see how it goes. Depending how many races can we get in on random tracks we're heading off to. Ooh, little tap with the wall there. So I should be able to get another lap in as well. Use a bit of curb, not too much curb, because if I go over the halfway point of the red and white curbs on that section, then I'll be getting a penalty for that, for abusing the track limits. Dashing's joined. Welcome along. Just waiting for him to finish initializing. There we go. So we've got one eventually. So let's see if yes, we've got the German in the Honda NSX in the Red Bull livery. There's Danny C in the pits. So a few more people, I reckon, to join the lobby, and then I'll announce the countdown to the 5-lap sprint racing. So just a couple of more people there, and then I'll announce. Give it like 5 minutes or something, or maybe less, depending how long somebody's staying in this lobby, in order to get some racing under the belt. Just let this person by. Just back off a little touch. Renault is in. So we've got the third person in. Obviously there's myself. So I'll say hello to Renukas. And for those who are experiencing why they've got tight, well, racing our tyres or whatever tyre compounds, then for those to save you going over to tuning shop, you can simply go over to race shop and then get some racing soft tyres, only like 36k credits, and then you're good. It's taking its time, this well, building up the lobby, innit? Oh, he didn't have to leave that one, but okay. What if I refresh a lobby and a different track? See how that goes. Right, we'll choose a random track then. Somewhat that we all know of. We'll head off to the seaside. See how that goes. Ten minutes into running a lobby, then hardly anybody that's showing up for tonight. Well, obviously we've got international football going off, like obviously with England playing in over an hour's time or something like that. So we'll just head off to the track. Oh, I got a bit deep there. So if we don't get enough people in by the end of this lap, then obviously probably gonna have to refresh it and then see how that goes. Because I got a feeling that it's gonna be one of them nights where it's gonna be quiet. So probably just we'll call it a little early. So, well, we'll see. A long way to go. Okay. So yep. Gonna have to refresh the lobby. Change the track to Dragon Trail. Get it around evening time. We'll see how that goes. Once we wait for the lobby to fill up, I'm going to go for a quick toilet break and then I'll be back shortly. So I'll be 2 secs. I wonder what's going on for tonight. I don't know if it's just well, some people are having issues with getting getting into lobbies or something. I'm not too sure. Let me see if I can see what's going off in others' lobbies. So we've got GR3 lobbies going off. We have got some league races, and yeah, so that's what's happening. They've got a drift practice that's happening over at Cuba. So if I use all types of tires, then at least it sorts itself out for that bit. For those who don't have racing soft tires. So, like, if any reason that we couldn't quite fill the lobby up to a certain amount, then obviously probably just do some online time trials or something. If it doesn't go to plan, that way that'll keep the stream going, don't it? As it turned out to be spontaneous in some ways. So I'll head out to the track once more and go from there. So whilst I have a backup plan set to be in use, then probably get some messages and say like, well, alright, you were in your lobby, and if you wish to run a lobby, then obviously, well, that didn't take long. French sees in. Welcome. So we're getting somewhere. And this is in. So I've got some that was trying to join the left. I don't know whether it's just like a lobby glitch or something where they're trying to join in and they can't for some reason. Just let this person by. So I've got another person in. So one more person at least, and then we'll be finally up and running. Gustav's in, so at least we've got another person in. So welcome, Benson. Welcome along, Alex. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well. Yeah, feel free. I'll be on till approximately 20 past 8. So, and for those of you who are just joined, this is eventually we got there. We're about to get this first race underway, and I hope you're well, my friend. And we've got Benson who's just left, and so obviously we'll get this countdown running. Unless somebody else is joining in. Big Redder, welcome along. Race starting in, give it 5 minutes. Feel free to do a fast lap. Racing soft tyres required. So we've got a few people in, which is better than none. So the race shop is there for those who wish to get a set of racing softs on. Any car is fine, and I use the NSX concept. Do you know another thing I've noticed as well? Like, you know, like when you come across some of the like other YouTube chats about where at one stage of it would come across just as like nicknames where you have your real name or nickname or whatnot. Whereas whereas on this chat there, I've noticed as well, you got like the at on this account, that account, that account. It's a bit similar to the PlayStation names. A bit similar to having PlayStation names. For example, I have PlayStation names on my display, which I could change it to gradually more nicknames if I wish to. So that's the one thing about I've noticed. Having gone live for this Tuesday evening. So that's one of the updates I've noticed on my phone. So we'll say hello to Bushido. Bushido's in. Rasta's in. Rasta's in. Yeah, please, he said to do a flying lap if you wish. Right, I'm not going to do the qualifying there, so I just let others have a chance. So we'll see who's out on track. As we've got Kaju flat out through the crest and then onto the downhill section, and we've got Big Redder flat out through the death chicane. Of course, manages to avoid hitting the barrier. I've got Bushido as well on a loud out, of course. So I've got Stones. So we'll just give him like a minute or something, and then we'll get this first race underway. unless we get some that's joining in the last second. Anybody else on a quick lap? Stones is on a quick lap. So, whilst we wait for them to do their lap, then I'm going to spare a moment to say hello to people. Hello, people. Please be civil and respectful to other races and have fun. So we've got two other people up ahead of Rasta ahead of him. So we've got... Oh, seems like Bush does had a moment with the death chicane. Probably the wall or something. So without further ado, yes, give it your best. That's what you can do, as the Winston Churchill would say. So the race is starting soon. Have a good race, best of luck, and let's have a clean race as well. So before we get going, then, if you accidentally hit somebody and if you feel it's your fault, just safely pull over to one side and give the place back where you can. Take your time, don't rush it. Just take your time to find a spot to pull over to one side, give the place back to the person you made contact with. Failing to apply that principle would just be a simple booty. Unless I get any calls, let me know. Or even if, and don't worry about where you finish. Just to showcase your sportsmanship. Do you know what I mean? So without further ado, let's get down to business and do the talking on the track. As at last, after over half an hour, we're just about to get the first race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Grid start with 4-star check is on, and the handbrake and foot brake is on too. Just drop back a bit. Just say hello to somebody who's just joined in as soon as I started the race. Excuse me. We're making moves. We're making moves. Oh, these two have gone a bit deep. Sent it around the outside. Had a moment with the wall there, but still pointing in the right direction. Mike Q is in. Welcome, Mike Q. We'll come back to him when I go around the corner. Ah, that I found the person. So the battle for P2's heating up nicely between Stones and Big Redder. Daisy's in. Welcome along, Alex. Redder's spun. Sorry to see that, buddy. Still initializing. I'll get around to say hello to a couple of our people whilst I finish chasing down the Stones. Setting the fastest lap, purple in sector 1. Oh, he's feeling the pressure after the amount of momentum through these complex corners. Oh, got a bit deep, he just forced me to go for the overtake, and I went a bit deep. So a good racecraft from Stonesy. Might as well nickname him as Stonesy. Oh, he's... Oh! And Stonesy's crashed into the wall hard at the diff chicane. Very sorry to see that, pal. GG. GG. No matter where we finish. Well done, everyone. Well done. So, do you want to choose the track for us, please? Kajun, if you wish to, if there's a certain track you have in mind. So we'll say hello to our friends Craig and Dizzy. Oh, Dizzy was in for a moment. Oh, there he is. Found him. So, any track is fine. Well, you're gonna have to pick it because you won, so... we've got... So, Kajun taking the win with myself in second, Stones in third, Fred C in fourth, Bush in fifth, Big Redder in, and Full Rester, the only ones to retire from this race. So any track, okay, I'll choose the track. So we're gonna go off to Suzuka, if anybody fancies that. Suzuka, why not? So the winner chooses the track, and the winner says any. So I'm assuming that's what he's ordered for tonight's menu. What are the familiar racing tracks? So the room is being prepared. So welcome to those who are joining as well. And there's 12 of us in. Welcome. So liking it. Yep. So race starting in 7 minutes. Feel free to do a fast lap on with a smiley face. Racing soft tires required. So I'm gonna head out to the track and get a fast lap in. And why racing soft tires is required is because obviously you got somebody who's on racing mediums, and that's if they haven't got any racing softs or recently just bought the GR2 car, which you do come across some that where you come across a set of tires, whether it's sports tires or any sort of racing compounds, whether it's the hards or mediums. Some of them you do come across as soft, so obviously that should fill it up just a little bit. But as long as you're, for those of us who are new, then as long as you are clean and respectful, that's the main criteria for sure. Obviously you do have some people who I know who are in this lobby who are wise to the racing ethique in terms of racing to the best they can, and then of course showcasing the sportsmanship even if there's something happening on track. Speaking of dailies, that I did see some dailies which I've not had a go. Obviously there's a 5-lap race at Magyar in Magyar. in the GR4s. Then you got the GR3 17 lap race at Willow Springs, the big Willow, of course. Yeah, anyways. No worries, pal. Thank you for joining in. Hope you're doing good. And obviously, when it's GR1, I'm going to say that I don't mind running any car category, in all honesty. So it's just the... obviously, I don't mind running GR2s, GR3s, GR4s. So, I mean, it's your preference, really, that, well, regardless, that your time is appreciated... if you are racing with my lobby or sparing a moment to say hello while on the go. So thank you for tuning in, young Rhys. Yeah, so, and if you wish to do any GR2 lobbies, well, like with myself, for example, then obviously very much happens like once or twice, something like that, because 1 week I just like throw something a little different where I'll go from 1 week GR1 and then the other week GR2, and then the other week GR3, so it really depends on the schedule, so... Therefore, that a couple hours spare time in order to is all it takes for me, you know, just to keep the community going. So, so if you wish to go for a certain GR2 car, the Honda NSX GT concept 2016 model's the one for sure. Whoa, somebody rejoined. Having had a moment there. Montoya's in. Sebastian Supra. Jets is in. I think we are close to a full lobby, I'm not too sure. Unless somebody tells me any different. A 45.7, that will do me. I just read this coming in. And so many great underrated creators like you get left out whilst some brain a lot to video get 5 million views, 100k likes and 5,000 comments. Do you know what, I appreciate the compliment, I really do, and it doesn't matter like about how big or small your profile is, as long as you showcase your quality and the respect to whoever's showing up in the occasion, then that's the main criteria. And as always, your time and company is really appreciated. So, thank you, appreciate that. So let's have a look at who we got out. As we got Dizzy Rascal doing some donuts, as he does. So we've got. Kajun in the Honda NSX. And there's Craig in the Audi police car. And Alcata Tifia in the Honda NSX. And Fadjun in the Audi. And we've got Sebastian Supra, nicknamed Montoya. Obviously the Montoya name does remind me of Juan Pablo Montoya, one of the familiar races from the early days of Formula 1 from the 2000s. And we've got Frenchie in the Honda. And we've got Artificial in the Lexus. We've got Jets. We've got Stones. Danny C. Mistress. Big Red, is it in the middle of changing car or something? Another thing too, well, from my side, is that I tend to keep the consistency going, you know, to get to 2 pieces of content a week at least, regardless of it, if it's a live stream or a YouTube video or a short. Even if it's a video, like for example, I put up a YouTube video from last week of the Aston Martin Valkyrie hot lap and around the Nürburgring Nordschleife. So that's the little things that'll keep me going. I'm sure of that, and to keep you guys going, of course. So the race is starting soon, as it's got 7 minutes gone by. Race starting soon. Have a good race. Best of luck, and let's have a clean race as well. Grid start with 4-star checkers on, so don't want to go there. So without further ado, let's get this second race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Best of luck, everyone. Good launch. So got a big squabble for P2 behind me, as Dizzy looks to make a move. Alcati is he left. Montoya's left. Dizzy and Kajun going side by side. Who's going to make it through 130R in one piece? Oh, I just got a bit distracted. Just got a bit deep there. Whilst I saw these two battling over each other for position. And that lift Dizzy right side by side. He's flashing lights, but he's let me know he's there. I know you're there, pal. I'm not sure, but if it was that lag that's just put one of the drivers off, I'm not too sure. Feel the traction now to the hairpin. Trying to break the toe to as best I can. Still got the fastest lap with myself leading the race, Dizzy in second, Big Redders in third. Just 7 thousandths behind me personal best. As we're in the last lap now. Just need to bring it home. A bit of an understeer there. Beckus is in. Welcome along, Beckus. Hope you're well, my friend. Around the chicane for one last time. And Danny C takes the race win. Get in there, Danny. Well done, Alex. And to top it, and to contribute that, a 1 second penalty for what looks to be a suspected track limit violation penalty. So he still keeps his second place. So we've got Big Redder in third. Awesome track, Suzuka, by the way. Yes, I got you. Well done to you, buddy, as well. Regardless of the outcome. I've enjoyed myself, and I hope you have too. So, thank you. So, I've not got a certain track in mind, so I may as well just pass it to Dizzy. So getting a few congratulations there. Fuji's next. So we'll run down the, grab the replays if you want them. There we go. So obviously we've got myself winning the race with Dizzy in second with the fastest lap. Damn it, Alex! I thought I had the fastest lap, but you can have it. So we've got Big Redders in third, Kajun in fourth, Stones in fifth, Burn Mist in sixth, Frenchie in seventh. We've got Craig in eighth, Fajan in ninth. We've got Jets in 10th, and there's Artificial Meat Sebastian and Alcatifia, the only ones to retire from this race. So let's head off to Fuji for the next one, as we're off to the full course with the chicane. Stinky air spray, but it's talking about that dirty air like coming out of the back of cars. That's what Alex has meant. Well, you do get some dirty air chucked it to you chucked at your face from these cars up front where they're chucking all the oil and fluids and whatever. Worst feeling than following a racing car, but it's just finding the ability to pass somebody, which is another thing, of course. So, race starting in 7 minutes. Feel free to do a fast lap. Racing soft tyres required. Just in case if there's some that's just joined in the lobby, then don't forget to put some racing soft tyres on. Although that one trick did work, which certainly filled up the lobby for sure. So just let Craig by. There you go, pal. As easy as it is, Lexus. Let's get this flying lap out of the way. Seven's joined. Thank you for letting me by, Craig. Fairnex joined. Welcome along. Got myself the fast lap of the session, unless somebody else beats me to it. This will do me for now. And have a look at the long, long home straight. Will I spare a moment to say hello to Fairneck? Did I hear Toyota TS020 somewhere? I'm sure I did. So there is Dizzy in the Honda. And there's Bum Mysteries in the Honda. And there's it's Jets in the Mercedes CLK up front. And there's Beckus in the Honda NSX. And there's Stones in the Honda NSX as well. The 2008 model. There's Jets in the CLK. Fat June in the Audi. And there's Craig in the Lexus. Kajon in the Honda. There it is. Ferinic in the Toyota TS020. One of the legendary racing cars, which could have won the Le Mans in the late 90s, of course. And there's Stones in the Honda. EXD in the Honda. And there's myself, Dizzy, Kajun coming out of the pits, of course. So, 7 minutes has gone by. Well, very much so. Unless we got another person that's joining in the last second. So we'll just get this race underway. Race starting soon, sorry. Race started soon. Oh, 5 John's left. Have a good race. Best of luck. And be careful. Because with the first turn, it's a very heavy braking zone. So just be mindful of people about where they're braking and so on. And obviously, you've got the chicane as well. So without further ado, let's get this next race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Best of luck, everyone. Good launch. Got a bit of a drive there, but DC's got the long shot on my slip. I know you're there, pal. I know you're there. Is he going to go for the dive down the inside? We will find out very shortly. Here he's going for the move. Oh, he's going to be last on the brakes. Piling the pressure on as Alex. To flick the car just another gear down and get a bit more rotation in. Oh, I got some. Bit of grass there, but it didn't stop me there. The Moose has joined. And DC sets the fastest lap as well. He makes the move. It goes a bit deep. Just gets it around the corner in time. So I've got Dizzy in the lead with myself in second. Becca's in third. Burn Mistress in fourth. We've got Kajun in fifth. Stones in sixth. Craig in seventh. Faranek in eighth. So that's your top 8 order at the moment. Oh, I almost lost the car there. Managed to get within the slip of the monster up front. Only just. I had to go down a few attempts though. Might have lost touch to Alex for a bit, as we're in the last lap of the race now. We're on the final corner there. And Dizzy takes the win. Well done, Alex. GG's. I'll have that fastest lap off you. And does it in style. Did I get the fastest lap? I'm not too sure. Yes, well done to you, Alex. Well done to you. So grab the replays if you want them. So do you want to choose the track, please, Alex? Unless you want to pass it to somebody else, it's up to you. Save the replay. And Alex kept his fastest lap as well, as he obviously did a 1:27.7.02 as he wins the race, along with myself, who is also 7 thousandths away from the fastest lap, as I had to set up for second. But Mistress in third, with Beckus in fourth, Kajun in fifth, Stones in sixth, EXT in seventh, Craig in eighth. We've got Ferrinick in ninth, Jets in 10th. Someone else choose? Well, I've chosen the track, so unless if you want, somebody wants to choose, say so, or we'll go wherever. I'm not forced to who it is. I'm not forced to who's choosing. Yes, no worries, Stones. Thank you for joining. Jess has left. Thanks for joining as well. Takuba, are you crazy? Like, Takuba, what is going on? And Harrington, Atium, welcome along. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing good, buddy. So if you just joined, we're going to go over to one of the shortest tracks of the lot. So call me crazy, mate, if I run a small track like that. Where is Takuba circuit? How many laps do we need, do you reckon? Like 9 or 10? 9, 10 laps? We'll go with 9. Right, so we're off to Takuba for the next one. Farroneck is left, no problem. So is 9 laps okay with anyone? Because I've no idea, like, well, how many laps of a can make up to some 5 laps of sprint races, but so probably like 9 or 10ish. Because it's not often that we run a small track as well. So I don't think anybody's fussed or see as though they've got no response at all. So we've got somebody joining in as well. Cammy's in. A GT500 league. Interesting. A GT500. Is the GT500 league actually aimed for the classic GR3 cars, or is it the GR2s? So race starting in, we'll give it 6 minutes. Because obviously I've noticed that Cammy's from the US, and so I'm not sure like what if the league's like based from the US a bit, because if it's from the US, then obviously time schedules are a little different, so time zone wise. So, but yeah, well, welcome along. It's a pleasure to meet you. No problem, Alex. Thank you very much for joining, and have a great evening, whatever you're up to, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you for letting me by. Kicked up a bit of grass over the curb, but then had to correct the steering a touch. Bit of wheel spin out of that corner. Kept it on the... Yep. So... So let's have a look at who I got out of track. So we have got Artyom in the Nismo, so that'll probably be why that the pace is there. See, as though that we don't often race in GR2s at this particular track. So we've got Kaju in the Honda. We've got Cami in the Nismo. We've got Craig in the Honda. Becca's in the Honda. We've got myself by Mistress. So we'll just get this race underway. Might as well. Have a good race, everyone. Best of luck. And let's have a clean race as well. So without further ado, let's get down to business and do the talking on the track. So let's get this next race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. I'll just pull over to one side and let others have a chance. Go on, Craig. So 9-lap sprint. Oh, Craig's getting out of shape there. And somebody else is. Oh, it's alright, it's alright. Oh, steady on, pal, steady on. Thank you for waiting. Oh, sorry, pal. Thank you for giving way to the person who you made contact with. I wasn't really sure about if you saw me on the left or something. Steady on, pal. So we're up a place. What a catch from my side. Oh! Almost lost the car there. Somehow managed to avoid it, ended up into a spin and catapulted into Craig. touch the grass a little touch. It's got a bit deep. Ollie just manages to keep it on the track, as we've got the Polish driver who's had a moment there. Oh. Do I see an opportunity? Not at this one, maybe. Keeps taking the wide line, don't he? Just need to keep piling the pressure, force into a mistake if I can. Oh. Maybe. Get it, Pat. Maybe that was a bit desperate, so it was best for me to give way. Oh, he's gone wide, and well played, Craig. Well played. Spent most of the race behind Craig, but we got there in the end. Skins is in. Welcome along, Skins. Thank you for joining. Artium's 1. Welcome, buddy. Seeing as though I've kept this lobby open for, what is it, like a good over an hour or something like that? Skins is left. grab the replays if you want them. So do you want to choose the track, Hartium, please? If there's a certain track you have in mind. And then we're going to make it the last race of the stream, I'm afraid. So we've got Hartium with the fastest lap in the Nismo, taking the win with Beckus in second. Kajun in third, myself in fourth, Craig in fifth, Cami in sixth, and Burmistress, the only one to retire from this race. And we're off to Autopolis for the last one of the stream. So we've got Luke in there. So we're off to Autopolis for the last race of the stream. So in the full course, it's not going to rain, don't you worry, people, in case you're wondering why there's a bit of cloud. So check there is 5 laps, which there is. So this is the last race of the stream. Race starting in, we'll give it 6 minutes. Feel free to do a fast lap. Racing soft tires required. In case there's some that's well, anybody will know by now that every person in this lobby has got to racing soft tires, and that's just in case we go to get some people about who are new. Then obviously Artyom's left, no problem. So we'll wait for the clock to go down to 6 minutes. I'm gonna go for a quick toilet break, so I'll be back 2 secs. What's Craig saying? What's Craig saying? One sec. Okay, so Craig touched I touched the grass on the inside. Yeah, I saw that from the naked eye, and yeah, no worries. So I was able to capitalize on that. So let's have a look at a couple, which obviously there's some that's currently out of track. So there's Kajun in the Honda, Beckes in the Nismo, Danny C in the Honda. So Craig's yet to choose a car, so let's see if everybody's ready. Sorry, yes, I thought this is where you were going to be spectating for a moment, but yeah, we're there's all four of us in the cars, at least, unless somebody joins in at last second. All right, so so anybody ready? Anybody ready to race this one? Otherwise, the last race of the stream. Kaju's ready. Beckes is ready. I'm assuming, unless he's on a flying lap. So best of luck, everyone. Have a good race, and let's have a clean race as well. And without further ado, just the four of us in, a quiet one, of course. Let's get this last race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Good launch. Good launch. Sorry to some that's just joined in for the last race at stream. Can't you get it a good exit as well? Out to the airpin. So I got Kajun taking the lead after lap 1, with myself in second, Beckett's in third, Craig in fourth. So not far off the fastest lap. Just a bit too wide there. Might get a penalty on that, I'm not too sure. Beckers is retired from this race. So I managed to get away with not having a penalty dished out at me for abusing the track limits. Oh, now. I just lost it. Just lost the car. No, just don't worry. It's last race anyway, so and I've got dirty tyres as well. No worries, Beckus. Thank you very much for joining. Have a great evening, whatever you're up to. And I hope to see you again soon. Even the leader had to spare a moment to say thanks for racing with the thanks for racing as well. Well, he had a 6-second lead, but he's cut down to 5 seconds now after going on to auto drive. Just a type. But at least I bounced back with the fastest lap as well. Just before I was getting a little quicker, but then fluffed up my lines in the first corner. Oh no! What has happened there? What has happened there? No! Just when you thought that you had the race under control, and all of a sudden, Cajun's lost the lead. Unbelievable! I wonder if he's touched the grass or something, or even had too much traction onto the key. Just slow down for him there. Well done, buddy, regardless. Welcome along, Kez. Is that you? Is that you? Okie dokie. Well, yeah, thank you very much for joining, and more than welcome anytime. And thanks for the races, and let's play again sometime. I've not decided what car category we're going to be running in for next Tuesday. So, or even maybe a Friday lobby, I'm not too sure. But we'll get further more into that as well. But thank you very much for joining, people. And it's been a pleasure. So, maybe, I'm not too sure. Depends on what I've got going off, Craig. So, probably not. And we've got myself, obviously, having taken the win with the fastest lap. And then you have Kez also taking second place with Craig in third. Becca's the only one to retire from this race. So, but yeah, so I will be live on a couple of occasions, perhaps, for the Gran.2 World Series Nations Cup for the Exhibition Series, which we will get into that any moment. So, and thank you very much for joining. So, yes, same to you, Craig, as well. Have a nice week. If I don't hear anything from you. I'd just like to see if there's any lobbies going for those who wish to continue to keep on racing. So we'll see what's on the menu for this Tuesday evening. We'll see international football's going off as well. SLR training, league races, some open lobbies. There is a lobby run by Obi-Wan Kenobi. So let's see who's in there. So there's Johnny Rotex, Skins, Floki, and there's our friend Foxy and Waffledino in the GR3s. So there's not a lot of open lobbies other than just some league races, of course. So, and as for the Nations Cup as well, which I'm going to show you that the first round is going to be over at the Red Bull Ring, as you can see on the thumbnail. The first round of the Nations Cup. So just to get through the Nations Cup, and so you're in a specified car, and we are in the Red Bull X 2019s, which is the car that we'll be using for this particular track. Starting off as wet and moist, and then it gets dried out. But you never know if the rain will will arrive once more. But a lot can happen. So obviously we've got a 6 o'clock slot. So the earliest I can do is a 6 o'clock slot, and my last shot is obviously probably my only shot really. So no chance on the 10 o'clock slot. Maybe on the 8 o'clock slot if things don't go to plan. So, and we're also in a specified car in round 2 at Suzuka. Not sure which specified car we'll be in. So, 30 laps of course, 5 minutes qualification, and you do need to use the. Mind you don't have to. You don't have to use 2 different tyre compounds. Mind you might have to. Oh, yeah, you do actually. Maybe not. But yeah, this is just like the little things, of course, of what's to come. So I'm going to open the daily tickets and see what I win. Won some money. So let's go into the skate movies to draw close to the stream. So I'd just like to spare a moment to say thank you very much to those of you who are tuned in to say hello while on the go. Thank you very much to those who have been taking part in my open lobbies. Your time and efforts is really appreciated, and of course, and I believe we have some things. Obviously, so this is what's going to be happening for the rest of the week. Also, having mentioned of what's to come. So, welcome to the new subscribers. To me community for some open lobbies, etc. Obviously, I've been doing some league racing ventures, and of course, if I don't if you don't hear anything from me by the end of this week, have a great one. I may be doing an open lobby on Friday in the GR2s, of course, with a bit of practice qualifying in order to make it a little longer, and then we're going to always some sprint races as well. And of course, with the Nations Cup that's just around the corner, starting from this Wednesday, which is tomorrow, we'll see how we get on with that from there on. And so, thank you very much for joining. Anybody liking the content of what I'm doing, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. And have a great evening, everyone. Great afternoon, wherever you are. And I hope to see you again soon. And from myself, Danny C, I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, and bye-bye.